And that's how I like to light a smoker. So, how are you today? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling blessed, and glad to see you're back. Welcome back to Beekeeping in Paradise. I'm Brent, and we are gonna go take a little quick trip back to the bee yard today. Now, today is gonna be a fairly short video, which I'm sure many of you will be saying thank you, because your videos aren't good enough yet to be long, but I'm trying. And let's see, I'm a little bit uncomfortable today. I just sat down on the front porch, didn't realize that the doormat was soaking wet from the rain. So I have a wet rear. So let's see, don't want to go into that one first. I'm not sure, let's see, if you remember, in my first video, we went through 2 nucleus colonies that I had split from my big colony, and we found out that they both were queen right. They had queens, they had brood, they had started to bring in some nectar. Things were going along really well. Well, it's been exactly 1 week since I did that inspection, and I don't really need to find out a whole lot, but one little update. I came back out later that same day. I put another box on each one of them. Now I'm out of full sheets of foundation. I had a few combs, and I had a few I had one piece of foundation left, and I cut it into 1-inch long strips, and I stapled the strips into the frames that I had left. I am practically out, and like I said, I've been trying to move, and I haven't been investing a lot of money into keeping the supply chain going here. So took what I had, and I had 10 frames left, and I was able to put 5 frames in two more nuke boxes and stack them up. So when you look at these today, you're going to see 3 boxes stacked up. Really, all I want to find out is there a flow going on? Is there nectar coming in? And have the bees continue to make wax? Usually wax building is an early spring activity for the bees. I want to know, here in summertime, are they still making more wax, or did I just put boxes on top that are not going to do anything? So let's check it out. We're gonna have this up here. I didn't feel like putting on a jacket today. I said when I found out these hives were queen right, I noticed that they were pretty gentle. So just got a old Brushy Mountain veil with a string, hat built in. I like these. I got this from the Walter Kelly company after they bought out Brushy Mountain. I think during the whole Man Lake Walter Kelly merger, takeover of a lot of the industry. So let's see what we can find out here. Pardon me while I make some adjustments. I don't think these other bees will mind if I set the camera on top of their lid. So let's just go through here and find out if they've continued to make any wax or not. I'm hoping they did. I like to see them building out some of those starter strips. Well, let's see if they're still playing nice. If there's anything going on. It's a nice wax frame. It's fully drawn out. And okay, I think I was being a little ambitious. You can see the starter strip. They have not touched it. We got more drawn comb here. And kind of a half a, it's drawn out a little bit. There's just a, mostly it's just foundation. And same here. Okay. So this box is pretty much the way I left it or introduced it. Let's go down just a little bit. Boy, they got it glued down good already. Okay. All right, we got some bees in here. Okay. Just a few drops of nectar in there. I think the population hasn't grown enough for them to really get into a wax building mode yet. But I think that that is going to change in a hurry. This is a complete honey frame here already. There's no brood on here, and that is almost completely drawn out, and they're putting nectar in both sides. Okay. All right, now we've got brood and honey. Some of the brood is emerged, and they've backfilled with nectar. So it's nice to see. Once again, brood and nectar. That'll eventually all become a honey frame, I suppose. But, okay. Everything seems to be okay. I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping that they'd have built some wax. But we'll just give them some time. Check this other hive out. See if this one's doing any better. Whoops. Yeah, I kind of messed up. Forgot to put that other box back on. You can't build it if it's not on here. My lid is disintegrating. Okay. Give him a little pop at the door. Okay. There, if you can see, there are quite a few more bees up in this one, up at the top. Let's see them in here. Yeah, they're coming out to investigate. All right, let's see if we've got any action. Okay, this one, they are doing fantastic. This is honey on both sides. They're putting nectar in here. It's not full, but they have done a great job with this wax. This colony is really in a wax building mood. Wait until you see this one. This is what I was really hoping to show you. This is special. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? This was just a starter strip. You can see right over here where these bees are. This was all that was in here. All of this wax here is brand new. Hasn't even been attached at the bottom yet. Just a little bit in a couple of places. And the bees have manufactured that wax all on their own. And there is no help, no foundation, no wires. They have just been working. And it's said that bees will have to consume about 7 pounds of honey to make 1 pound of wax. So, granted, that comb does not weigh very much, but that's an indication that they are definitely, look at those. You see those bees stuck together? It's called festooning, and that's, they kind of use gravity in that way to put their comb in straight. Whoa, I don't want to tilt that. That's not connected at all. Okay, that's very soft, brand new fresh wax. And this is one of those reasons why people tell you to, if you're going to get bees, get 2 hives instead of just 1. If I only had 1 and it was that one, I'd be very disappointed, and I'd think that this is not a good time for bees to be making wax. But by looking and comparing it to this frame, or to this box, this colony is doing fantastic at building wax this time of year. They are getting plenty of nectar, plenty of food, and they're drawing this out way better than I ever expected. This has only been 1 week since I put these in, and that's really nice. This one was an empty frame that I just put in, and it is, they're starting to fill this with honey on this side. This side is almost completely full of nectar. I don't know if you can see it shining in the sun, but those cells are full. They just need to dry that. Okay. I'll slide this back in. And I am really pleased. We've got wax coming in. Wax is gold. Okay, let's just make sure that we've still got more bees coming. See if we can find a little bit of brood. This colony's really doing a good job. Just a puff of smoke. Come downstairs here. Wow, you would not believe how heavy this frame is. This is an outside frame, and that is filled with nectar. Look at this. Filled with honey, and they are capping it. I really thought we were going to come down here and find a bunch of brood. But, oops. Hey. Get off of there. Okay, now we're going to get into the brood over here. Yep. A little bit of brood on here. Once again, I haven't been looking for the queen. If she jumps out at me, shows herself, I'll try and get her on camera. I do not see her on here. And like I said, this was just supposed to be a quick video to come out and inspect for wax. And we're getting some. We've got quite a bit of brood on here. Ooh, sorry. Brood and honey. Okay, there's more open brood on this one. It's not quite capped. That just means it's younger. Wow, and that is a complete honey frame, and just the tiniest little larva on the bottom there. The queen's been here recently. That is all honey. This side is all honey. It just weighs so much. Each one of these medium honey frames, when I extract it, I generally get 3 pounds of honey, or 1 quart of honey per frame. So anyway, hi there. How are you, Pumpkin? Why do you not have a veil on? You taking some chances today, huh? Feeling brave? Oh, you're gonna leave, huh? Okay. Thought better of it after I said something. Okay. Okay, we don't have to go all the way to the bottom. Like I said, this was just a quick video to check on wax production. And if you can believe it, they are doing outstanding. Now, this wax with no foundation is perfectly edible, and once it's filled with nectar and dried down into honey, that is the comb honey that you pay such a premium price for at your farm stands or exotic markets that'll sell it. It's getting harder and harder to find. Not very many people want to make foundationless comb honey now. Hopefully I'll have some this year. If I can get a couple of frames with no brood on those, I will be so happy to cut that up into sections and share with neighbors. Okay. So anyway, that was pretty exciting. I hope you agree. And I don't know, we can take a little peek at this other hive since we're moving quickly. There was, I don't know if you remember, in Beekeeping in Paradise episode 1 part 2, when we went through this hive, the bees had calmed down quite a bit, and I'm going to try and go in here with no gloves this time. This could be a big mistake, and if so, hopefully I get some views for getting stung so much. But I don't really plan on sacrificing my body for views, but I'll do what it can. I'll do what I have to. Okay, so let's pop the top on this one. And there was one frame in particular. It was a foundationless frame that I put in just because I didn't have enough frames with foundation, and I want to see if the queen got up in it and laid up brood inside it, or if it's still on track to become a comb honey frame. Okay. Let's see if I can find just that one. Apparently there is still nectar in and around the area, but they're not putting any in here yet. I'm so excited to find that comb honey frame. Still empty. This one's putting on weight. And it's dark honey in there. Dark nectar will make dark honey. Here it is. This is the one I was looking for. Oh baby. Oh, this is exactly what I was looking for. It's not quite drawn all the way to the edges, but that doesn't matter as far as what I'm looking for. What I want is this foundationless wax to be filled with honey, and they are putting absolutely some of the lightest, clearest nectar in here. This is going to be delicious, and that is wonderful. And so far, no brood. There's not a lot of space left in here. I'm sure if she decided to come up that she'd have no problem ruining my day and putting brood in there. But so far so good. Gosh, this is so heavy. There must be an amazing honey flow on right now. Both sides of this are just packed. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6 frames in this box that are full. The rest are not quite there yet. Oh. There's another one. Oh, she did come up and put a little bit of brood in there, but that's okay. By the time those hatch, they'll fill those couple of cells with more honey. Wow, this side is just gorgeous. And remember how I said that these bees were so mean? I'm not going to jinx myself. They're starting to get annoyed. They're busy in here, and I'm bothering them. So, let's see if we can get this one last one out. Okay, not capped on this side yet. This side's totally capped. We're making good progress. Okay. We'll keep these spaced out. Let them make some nice fat combs. Fill them all the way up. Makes it easier to extract. Come on, get in there. Okay. All right. Cool. Top one here. And we're gonna call it a day on that. So, like I said, this was just an update on wax to see if they've been producing. And yes, apparently right now, at this time of the summer, they can produce wax, and they will if they have a mind to. But if they don't, then they won't. So, that was pretty encouraging. And I hope you had a little bit of fun coming along with me, taking a quick peek. And hope you'll tune in next time for when we go back, and maybe we'll be taking a little bit of that honey off of them. So until then, God bless, be kind, be safe, and I'll talk to you soon.